Hello everybody, my name is Haris. I'm the CEO of Emporium Capital. Let me get hold of how this works. Okay. Okay. So, Emporium Capital is a Forex company, as all the others that you have seen today. But I would like to touch a different topic with you. I would like to see how the portfolio management develops from here on. And here we touch the big data analysis. Today it's possible to manage the big data and also get results from it. So I hope you will enjoy this presentation, as it will be a bit different from the other ones. We will see the big data analysis, the macro analysis, the sector data analysis, probability definition, finance monitor, global stock markets, backtesting, and avoiding the market crash. This is just a summary. I will take you through. So, what is big data analysis that we are doing today? We analyze 10 developed markets from around the world, and we take end-of-day data every day. We feed it through our system, and at the end of the day, we get some signals, some indicators of winning positions. Let's see how we do that. So here are the 10 markets that we analyze. As you can see, they are the developed ones. We can include more than these ones, but we started to see let's say, the results of the developed ones. Every night, our system analyzes 28,000 shares. That's a lot of data. So we need huge server capacity. We have employed Amazon servers so that we analyze the data every night, and in the next morning, we have a shortlist. What does this shortlist say? It says, look at these potential winners. And how do we do that? We analyze them even further with statistical and probability analysis. This is why the topic today is quantamentals. It's actually building in our portfolio management procedure the quantitative process. So, every day, these 20,000 shares, we look at the price, their market cap, their liquidity, their momentum, their variance, and so we get alerts, we get signals, yeah? And soon, of course, within this formula, we have an algorithmic definition. We have 17 different criteria that if they are met, then there is an alert or a signal that tells us, look at these shares and pay attention and also analyze even more. So, having all this data, what do we do with it? First of all, we need to understand, are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? Neutral market? When to enter? Everyone has this question. Is it time to buy? Is it time to sell? When do I enter? So, with this huge amount of data, I can analyze them and see if we are at what level. So, we do the macro analysis. What does this chart show you? On the red lines below, you can see that these are bear market days. And as they accumulate, you can see the lines develop even more. They grow even more. Within this line, these two lines, this is a neutral market. As you can see, from April 2022, we are in a bear market. The red line is the CNN Greed and Fear Index. I have put this on the chart so that you can compare the analysis of this index with our barometer. As you can see here, we already predicted that we were entering a bear market. This index, the CNN index, was still in the neutral market. In August 2022, you can see we had a mini rally. That mini rally did not last, and we can see today why. Here, we had the mini rally in August, the markets were up, and then we have an increasing bear market. Now, how does this help us? It helps us at the decision-making process. It tells us, stay out of the market. It's too risky. And why is it too risky? Because the probabilities of entering the market are against you. So, be careful. We have this excellent tool that helps us make the decision process even better and more accurate. So, what happens if we have an extended bear market? Do we stay in cash? Do we go in other areas? What do we do? So here we're talking about stock market investing. Now, as you all know, even bear markets, we have some sectors that are winning sectors. So within our analysis, we go to a sectorial level, and we try to find the winners in that area. For example, as you may know, energy sector had a very nice winning stream in that, let's say, bear market. So our system, our big data analysis and quantitative analysis allows us to pinpoint which are the winning sectors so that we can enter them and not to wait a long time until the bear market will finish. So with all of this data, I would like you to see some statistical. I will not give you a lot of information, not to bore you, but it's very interesting to understand that from all of this information, we get probabilities. And this probability here, this pie chart here, tells you, with the blue line, that you have a 75% chance of entering the market and losing. Why? Because most of the companies are in a bear market. So stay out, the probabilities are against you. This is an excellent decision-making tool, and we use it at Emporium Capital for our portfolio management decision-making. At my right-hand side, here you can see the red line is the 50-50 probability. This tells you if I pick a share today, if I have a 50-50% chance of picking a winner. As you can see, all the lines are above the 50-50% probabilities. So statistically speaking, you are better off staying in cash or looking into other opportunities. Sorry, on the down here, on this chart, this is the short scenario. So it tells us if you short the market, you have here a 70% chance of shorting and also making a profit. Why? Because it actually tells you that you are in a bear market, and therefore shorting the market is the strategy that you should be doing now. So what we did, we developed a proprietary software, the Finance Monitor. This monitor helps us, as I told you before, to analyze all of this information and get a meaning out of it. This is the life cycle of our analysis. So first we get the data, then we have the alert definition, the alert generation, sorry. Then we do the global macro and micro and sector analysis, then a daily shortlist, micro analysis, and portfolio and risk management. This is how it looks, the software we developed, just to give you an idea of how how does it look. It gives you the opportunity to enter a date, starting date, ending date, and then also if you want to go on a long or short strategy. At the moment we're employing only the long strategy. At the next day, here is how it looks, giving you some alerts analysis. So basically this shows on the next day, it tells you, look at these shares because they have passed the criteria of the algorithm, all the statisticals were there, and therefore go for further analysis. Well, with this, let's say, analysis, stock market analysis, it's made possible at a fraction of the cost, because imagine what would be the resources needed to analyze 28,000 shares. It would be an army of analysts. We have taken out this, let's say, cost, and we have included the software, and it provides us a cutting-edge decision-making tool. Here is again the process. What I would like you to look at mostly is, because I covered all the others, is on the right-hand side upper. We have back-tested this software in 10 years history. This was 46 million lines. This was huge amount of data, and it gives us the validation process that this actually works. So with confidence, I can tell you that our portfolio management system, as it is today, based on quantitative analysis, is a tool that can help investors invest their money with confidence and minimizing the downside and maximizing the upside. Why am I so sure? Well, we backtested it also. We went 2012 and 2013. We chose this year by chance. There was no reason about it. We said, okay, we have 10 years, pick one, just to have no bias, no statistical, no other bias. So 2012, we put our software into effect, and on a daily basis, it gave us signals to buy or sell. And let's see the results. Here, we started in March 2012. As you can see, I don't know if it's visible to you, we had 3 months of negative results, and then we started having positive results. These are monthly results. At the end of this year, we had a return of 21.75. So it looks that, yeah, we're doing something right. And on 2013, the backtesting again shows most months we had positive returns. Actually, in some of them, we have double-digit returns. And at the end of the year, we had 85% return. These are not, by chance. These were actually tested results on a daily basis based on our system. Therefore, it gives us the confidence of backtesting, but also for future investments that our system actually works. Here in this chart, you can see a comparison of the returns of our strategy compared to the Eureka hedge and also compared to the S&P 500. As you can see on the red line, the darker red line, our strategy has outperformed by 90% all the indices. This shows that it's a proven strategy, and it's a winning strategy, beating the market and delivering alpha. Here again is a comparison of our fund, of our strategy. So here you can see in 2012 at 21%, the Eureka 12, and the S&P 7. So we beat all of these at the same year. And on the next year, our fund was hitting absolute great returns and beating again the other market indices, proving that we're generating alpha, we're generating a return above the market. Here's a comparison of the Corona year, and we try to see, can we avoid the market crash? So, okay, maybe in some years is proven that it is a good tool, but what happens when the market is really bad? When a full-scale bad event comes in. So we went to 2020 and we tested the Corona year. So what we did, we invested in January and we stayed and see what our system will come about and tell us. And actually, as you can see in here, this is an example of a share that we bought in January, and our system gave us a signal of the upcoming crash, and therefore by February 29, we exited all the positions we had in 2020. So what does this tell us? And this is again another result of another share, proving that we avoided that market crash we had in 2020 in March, actually. So we have a tool that manages risk, helps us avoid conditions that are very risky, therefore minimizing the downside. So now what we have done, we have created an alternative investment fund. It is regulated by SISEC. It follows an absolute return strategy. It aims to achieve above market capital. It relies on state-of-the-art proprietary model application, and it's aimed at professional and high net worth individual. Because it is an alternative investment fund, it's aimed at that market. The minimum investment is 125K, and we have started fundraising this month, and we are launching in November this year. This is an example of the fund structure. We have set up an umbrella fund, and below the umbrella, we have created compartments. This structure allows us very easily to introduce new funds and new strategies, and this is our plan, actually. So, just to summarize the main power drivers, we have big data analysis, 28,000 shares, macro view of the market. We can see if we are in a bull, bear, neutral markets. Micro analysis, we optimize the upside and maximize returns. The fund minimizes the downside. As we have seen, we have a predictability of negative events. And by minimizing this downside and staying in a good, let's say, liquidity position, we are able to compound our returns and beat the markets at any time, short term, medium term, or long term. As we saw, it manages successfully the event risk. New strategies that we aim to deliver soon are country specific. For example, we can create a fund dedicated in India or a region or anywhere else. Our proprietary software does not stop at any place. And the other sector-specific ESG funds and other funds that you may see here. Thank you for your attention. You may visit us at booth 94. Thanks very much for your attention.